Hey, what's up? This is J. Lucky Henry. So today we're going to talk about what exactly is a historic district or an historic piece of property and why can't they be changed? Get ready. This is J. Lucky Henry, Keller Williams agent in the greater Boston area. You won't believe how many people need to get real. REAL, Real Estate Explained, amazingly by Lucky in 90 seconds, give or take. Welcome back. It's J. Lucky Henry. So we're talking about historic districts, right? Now, historic districts, historic properties, they can't really be changed that often. Now, how does a piece of property become historic? And I only put it in air quotes because I'm calling it historic. I mean, from perception point of view, something as old as yesterday could be historic to me because I don't even remember. But how does a piece of property become historic? So typically it's got to be around 50 years old. Now, of course, it could vary in city to city and state, but the general consensus around the US is about 50 years old. Now, 50 years old, and it's got to have some historical relevance or significant meaning. So I'll give you an example. Salem, Massachusetts has a huge historic district, right? Now, Salem, Massachusetts, the reason for its historic district may not be that cool, right? But it is a historic district and it has tradition and it brings the city tons of revenue because every year at Halloween time, people flock to the city to see these historical landmarks. So those things for a long time will not be changed, right? The highest and best use in real estate rule only really gets broken when you're dealing with historic situations because some of those places could totally be changed into condos or something that could produce a lot more money for that individual building, but for the city itself, I guess they still are following the rule because it is producing the most income by being a historic landmark because it attracts tourists, it's good for a good sense of camaraderie and a good feeling around the city by seeing the landmarks and familiar with it. And I give you one last example. There's actually an old cactus right on a major route here in Boston, just outside the city actually. There's this big three-pronged cactus. I would know what type of cactus it was. Somebody put that in the comments. There's three prongs. It's like this, and straight up the middle, right? And it's been there for years and years, so it has historic significance. It's been there for a long amount of time, and that business is long gone. And a new business came and took over that area, and guess what they couldn't do? Couldn't get rid of that cactus. They literally had to put their new sign in the cactus because that cactus is now historic landmark. That's how it works. So if you want to get your piece of history and want to remain in the record books forever, build something now, let it last for 50 years and make sure it has some historic significance and they won't be able to remove it. It's been real. This is J. Lucky Henry, and I'm here to keep it real with you. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, call or text 978-712-0244 and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more.